Okay, so we are going to now start talking about the 9 ways to earn. We're going to start with ways 1 and 2, which are focused on how you earn for customer sales, okay? We are carrying over the retail profit concept. So what we have from a retail profit standpoint is for every personally enrolled customer that you bring on, new or existing, based on what type of customer they are and what they purchase, you will earn a retail profit. So that is not changing. Some of the amounts may be slightly different, but the concept is not changing. Every customer sale that you produce, you will generate a retail profit. This is the new element. This is the thing that people that are bringing on customers, or maybe you are interested in bringing on customers but haven't started, this is what's exciting. We are introducing a customer premium. So what is this customer premium? Based on the amount of sales in the 31-day period, in the monthly period, that your personally enrolled customers generate, that's going to entitle you to a customer premium percentage, somewhere between 5% all the way up to 20%, depending on if you do the minimum of 300 or you can get 1,200 or more being produced on that monthly basis from your personally enrolled customers. That is going to entitle you to this percentage for the customer purchases that happen every single week from your personally enrolled customers. So for example, if I'm Lisa and I generate 1,000 in qualifying volume, remember that qualifying volume, same amount whether it was a brand partner that purchased it or a customer. If I generate 1,000 in qualifying volume in the 31-day period from my personally enrolled customers, I'm entitled to a 10% customer premium. That 10% is then going to be applied to the 400 QV that came in that week from my customers' purchases. So I'm gonna earn $40 that week. And then whatever customer purchases come in the following week, as long as I'm maintaining that 1,000 or somewhere between that 600 and 1,200, I'll continue to earn 10%. So this gives you an opportunity, if you are selling to customers, to earn additional income for every customer purchase on top of that retail profit. You will still earn that retail profit. But if you can sell a minimum of 300 QV, you're gonna earn an added percentage on top of that. So yeah, this is a big opportunity for some people that, you know what, I don't really know about the recruiting yet. I don't know if I can do that, I'm not sure. And Wayne just talked about an amazing tool that you can leverage to acquire customers, the PC and PC Plus program. And what's the foundation of that? Monthly subscription orders, right? So if I get a few people on a monthly subscription order and that's what's generating my 1,000 QV for the rolling 31-day period, what's gonna happen next month? I'm gonna have that 1,000 again, or maybe more, and the following month, and the following month. So this becomes a recurring income stream for you. So leverage the tools that you have. Leverage that preferred customer and preferred customer plus program, and reap the benefits here in the plan of earning an additional customer premium on top of that retail profit you're gonna get guaranteed on every customer purchase. All right? Everybody excited to explore getting customers now? All right. Okay, I'll see you guys in a little bit for the other ways to earn. It is started in here.
All right. Let's give it up for our customers, right? Aren't customers such an important part to our business model? Well, to talk about customers, our next speaker, I actually have to say I really admire our next speaker because she's someone who knows how to separate business life and family life. She's actually a mother to 2 boys, and with her oldest, she actually summited Mount Kilimanjaro. She I don't know if a lot of people know this, but she's actually like a mega gamer as well. That's something she's connected with her kids. And whenever she jumps into play, she's usually in the top 10 of the gamers that are in there. But on the other side, she has such tremendous experience in our industry. She jumped in as soon as she became an adult, 18 years old, she jumped into the industry and has been here ever since, now completing 34 years in direct sales. And we're gonna go ahead and give a big warm welcome to an incredible leader out of the state of Texas. Can you help me welcome Senior Presidential Director, Monica Penrod.
This girl is on fire.
Thank you, Geraldo. I do got skills, y'all.
Girl is on fire.
I got some mad skills. And I wanna encourage you this morning. Yes, I've been in the industry since I was 18 years old. I turned 52 this year. And anybody in here have a fear of rejection? Nobody? I'm the only weirdo? Okay, I guess I'm the only one. But some of you are not raising your hand, and you do deal with the fear of rejection because of what you make no mean. And for most of my career in this industry, I made no mean I'm not good enough. They don't want to join me. There's something wrong with me. And I want to empower you this morning that it is never too late. It doesn't matter whether you just started today in your business, for those of you watching, whether you're brand new to this company or the industry, or whether you've been in for over 20, 30 years. It is never too late. You can start today. You can transform your life now, in this moment. Now, my intention this morning for the next 10 minutes is to share with you a very simple strategy that I used when I first got started that supported me in gaining customers. Now, a lot of us make this business harder than what it is. Are y'all with me? Okay. It's really simple, guys. What's the hard part? The hard part is what's going on in between your ears. Then I'm not good enough. They're
我
not
就
going
唔
to
夠好，
listen to me.
佢哋
Who
唔
am
會
I
聽
to
我
go,
講嘅。
become a senior presidential director? Who am I to go make
喺呢個行業
six
每月
figures
賺
or
6
more
位
in this
數或更
industry?
多。
Each of us, each of you, you have seeds of greatness in you. And there are people that are praying every single day and hoping for something like this. And you have it. You have the gift. Be a blessing to other people. Now, I'm going to share with you what I did in the beginning. And remember, one-time sales do not build empires. Relationships do. Everybody knows in the industry, everybody knows in this room, that it takes building relationships to be successful. And not just building relationships. It's not just about communicating. It's also about connecting with another human being at a deeper level. We have a saying on our team, people first, then money. People first, then money. Focus on people, focus on what they want, focus on what they need, get to know them. This isn't just about us. It's about them and meeting their needs where they're at. Now, the simplest thing to do is to wear the patch. I have the patch. Wear it where it's visible, where people actually see it. I have a guy, one of my leaders, he's extraordinary. His name is Mr. Jimmy Gomez. I know you're watching, Jimmy.
仲有
And
Jimmy，
Jimmy often will wear the patch in very visible places, like his forehead or on his nose. You think people are going to be curious about this thing that you have on your face? You're going to be talking to people and they're going to be staring at you. And then you can always ask them, you're probably wondering what this is, aren't you? Guess what? They always say yes. Take
注意
note
一
of that.
點，
It's a little tip I'm giving you. Okay, so if you're bold and you're brave and you're courageous and you put aside your need to look good in front of people, you wear the patch in weird places. Okay?
it's simple and easy. Be a product of the product. It's so critical that you do that. That way y'all aren't focused on my forehead. I'm
我
gonna
要
take
將
this
貼
off.
片撕出
Actually,
嚟。
we're not gonna
事
lose
實
this.
上
I'm gonna put it on
我
an
哋唔
angle
會
right
浪
there.
費依張貼片。
So it's easy and simple to share. I love this company because I've been in the industry over 20 years in the health and wellness industry. And when I got connected to LifeWave and I held this patch between my fingers, I know this industry. I knew in a split second, this is so unique. This is so special. There's no competition. Nobody else makes this. I knew I could run with this. And it's an easy way to share and be a blessing to other people. Now, the gateway skill in this business is approaching and inviting. Are y'all with me? If you don't learn how to approach and invite effectively and eventually being a master at it, is your business going to move? No, because you have to invite people to take a look at this. Now, I'm going to share with you something simple that I used in the beginning. You want to keep in mind, this is not about convincing people. If you're about convincing people, that's about you
以及
and
你
what
想
you're
達
trying
到
to
嘅目標，
accomplish, and
而
that's
唔
not
係專
focused
注
on
於
the
另
other
一個人。
person. Okay? You also want to pique interest. You want to spark a light in people. You want to talk to people and communicate with them in such a way that it creates an environment that they want to buy, they want to be a customer. See, people buy because they want to. Excuse me, people buy because they feel like it.
你明白我嘅意思嗎？
So you want to create that with your person. Now, this is what I used in the beginning. Hey, Brian, it's Monica. Do you have a few minutes? Great. Listen, the reason for my call is I recently got connected to a company. And look, you want to talk to people, especially for those of you that are new.
你想同你
You
認
wanna
識
talk
嘅
to
人
the
傾下
warm
點
market,
解
because those are the low-hanging fruit. Those are people that you
就係
have
你
built a
身邊有嘅人。
relationship with. Those are people that trust you, that like you. So I'm talking to Brian. He's my good friend, without sounding scripted, okay? So check this out, Brian. This company created a technology that it's a light-based technology. And what it does is it supports the human body in physical recovery, vitality, and overall well-being. It's non-transdermal, it's non-invasive, and it works. It is extraordinary, and I'd love to introduce it to you. And then what I'm going to teach you is the language of the subconscious. Would it be okay if I sent you a link to take a look at a short, brief video that explains how it works? See, would it be okay if we'll yield an immediate yes? Brian says yes. I text him a link to a video. And
同
one
埋
of the most
LifeWave 下載
downloaded
次數
videos
最多嘅
from
影片之
LifeWave
一。
Health is what is phototherapy. It's
依
a
段
great
係一
video.
個好好
It's
嘅
super
短
short
片
and，sweet.
佢超級短又有
Keep
重
it
點。
simple because keeping things simple makes it duplicatable for anybody. Now, somewhere, it doesn't matter if it's before, during, and after, share your story. And you want to be brief. What was the struggle? Brian, I struggled with lack of sleep, stress from lack of sleep, and then anxiety from lack of sleep. And my body was in a constant state of discomfort. And I also noticed that it felt and it looked like I was aging faster than I should. That's the struggle. The solution, a friend of mine introduced me to the technology. I started using it.
我開始用
In a
佢，
short period of time, I noticed a tremendous difference in my overall well-being. What was the shift? Now, I have this new outlook on life. Like I'm hiking again. I'm paddling again. I have joy again, and I have hope again. And you always want to be pointing to a tool. See, some people, when they're approaching and inviting, they sound like this. Hey, Brian, it's Monica. Hey, what's going on? Hey, listen, I got introduced to this company.
佢哋製造咗呢項技術，好好㗎，佢有光，係呢個貼片。
It does amazing things, and then I started using it, and a week later, and then the week after that, and then I
我參加咗呢個會，我認識到啲人，
and it's like you already lost people.
因為佢哋唔在乎呢
You
啲。
got to capture people very quickly, and then the follow-up. This is where most people drop the ball in this industry. Most people will quit after the third follow-up. 80% of the people that you approach will become a customer, and this is according to industry standards, between 8 and 12 approaches. So don't quit. Be persistent. Be diligent. Remember who you are. Remember how extraordinary this technology is. And always be present to your own transformation or the transformation that other people have had using the technology. You want to build belief. So listen. You want to listen for the gold. What do I mean by that? Be expecting them to be excited about becoming a customer of yours and using the technology. And you always want to guide them to X39
因為
because
係我哋
that
嘅
is
旗
our
艦
flagship
產
product.
品。
That is the foundation of their health. And you want to be urgent, not pushy, not pressure, urgent. There is a difference. And then lead them to enrolling as a preferred customer. Now, we know that some
有
people
啲
are
人
going to
會
want to join as brand partners. If they want to join as a brand partner, enroll them in one of the packs. But don't force people to do something that they don't want to do. If they just want to be a customer and start there, let them, because you know what? They're going to use a patch. They're going to see the difference. And later on down the road, you can always
以後
upgrade
你可以
them
隨
as a
時升
brand
級佢
partner.
哋。
The power of monthly subscription orders. It supports consistency. It helps save money. It maximizes results. And it helps build predictable volume as you grow your business. It also increases intention. It's why you want to make sure that you have people on a subscription. And
佢為
it
未
opens
來
doors
同
for
客戶
future
嘅對話打開
conversations
咗
with
大
them
門。
in regards to adding on other patches and other technologies. And then this is a key piece, retention. You don't just want to enroll somebody as a customer and then let them be. Because what's the probability of them ordering again? It may be low. So you want to make sure that you're being great with people.
Meredith
said
之前
earlier,
講
be
過
great
要
with
善於
people.
與
It's
人
not
相
about
處。
being perfect. If I focused on being perfect, I would have said no to this. Be great with people. Listen. Find out what they truly need and help them get it. Now, retention starts immediately after the sale. So you want to make sure that from your initial contact to them enrolling as a customer, when they get their pack in the mail, you want to make sure that you're on top of it.
Hey, Brian,
I want to make
我
sure
想
that you
確
get your
定你係唔
patches
係
in.
收到
Get your
產品。
patches in. Great. I'd
我
love
很
to
想
jump
同你
on
做個
Zoom or
Zoom。
connect in person for coffee, or if you can't over the phone right now, I'd love to walk you through the process of using the technology. You want to make sure that you're taking great care of them. Now, as they start to use the technology, you
你
know,
知
you
道
want to
你
make sure
想
that
確
you're
保
following up with them repeatedly, not
唔
just
止係
once,
一
not
次，
just
唔
twice.
止係兩次，而係重複地跟進。
Here I have the 3rd, 7th, and the 14th day. But it's an
但呢個係
ongoing
一個
process.
持續嘅
You
過
want to
程。
continue to take care of people. Why is that? Because taking care of people, people are going to remember the extraordinary customer experience that you are giving them. You
你認為
think that it's going to be a lot tougher for somebody to come and take them or for them to stop using the technology. Because what you're creating is loyalty. You're building trust over time. And you want to invite and plug them into any type of customer support that you have. I have a team of people that meet every single week, and they offer patching solutions, how to patch.
你可以建立一個 WhatsApp 群組、一個 Facebook 群組、一個 Telegram 群組，你提供資訊嘅地方，打電話俾你嘅客戶，俾佢哋知道。
And constantly drip on them. Send them a little clip of a video. Send them a before and after picture. You want to constantly be you want to be the vision. You want to be painting the vision. And you want to constantly be building belief, which is another key point that Meredith made this morning. And customers are everywhere. I bought something off Facebook Marketplace about a month and a half ago. And the guy that met me had pain in his knee, and I patched him. And he went home, gave the 2 little Extra 9 samples to his wife. She used them. She became a customer. You never know where people are going to come from. And I just met with her for coffee the other day, and I told her, I said, I'd love to meet with you. I have a little gift for you. So I showed up with my little, I love these cute little envelopes.
呢啲可愛嘅夾子，我有幾片谷光金鈦貼片樣品，我有幾片伊安貼片樣品。
And I gave her the gift, and she was so thankful, and she said, you know, these patches are extraordinary. I'm so glad that you met my husband.
喺所有嘅地方
through Facebook Marketplace in a parking lot in front of Marshall's. I think I want to join as a brand partner. So she's joining as a brand partner.
我想將呢個想法留給你哋。
Have them introduce you to their communities, their different organizations that they're a part of. Set up a social, a patching event, whatever you want to call it, in their home where you do all the work and all they have to do is invite people to it. So that people
咁樣人哋就可以睇到科技，仲感受到
And I have a couple of examples here. Beauty in the patch. You can
貼片中的美。
event, pitch, sap, and patch, sip, and chat. Feel the light, share the energy. Get creative. And your network is not your net worth. Your nurtured relationships are. Focus on people, and the profit becomes your byproduct. People first, then money. Thank you.
This girl is on